Why, hello there. Welcome to Pushing 40 on Blitz. I am the Desert Fax because I am just a poor copy at best. Today we're going to go ahead and look at a replay I have for the WZ-120, which is a Tier 9 medium tank for the Chinese faction, and honestly, I have to say I love the entire line. It plays in a style, I kind of call it in the Chimera fashion, basically going for higher alpha and longer reloads, starting with the T-34-1 and working its way up. Again, all of them hit harder than other mediums in general, and by the time you get to the 120, you're looking at 400 damage, which is just a nice smack. It has reasonable mobility. It has a little bit of armor. You can't rely on it. You know, the turret will give you some bounces. The hull may be at the right angles. Mobility is fair, but all in all, it plays well. If you are good at playing a little bit of peek-a-boom, you will out-trade your opponents quite often. And like I said, the entire Chinese medium line is just really fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our favorites here, where I have this saved. And this was just a clutch victory I was so happy for. I like vineyards. I'm starting to understand the map better. This time around was really my first experience with it this season, shall we say. And I had to admit, for the longest time without supremacy mode, I didn't know where to go. And I talked with a Unicum about it, and he was explaining some of the areas to go to, some of the ways to play and go on the map. And so I'm getting a better grasp of this. And definitely starting to like some of the hills and valleys. They are pretty open, but you can find areas. I'm typing here. As I'm typing, I saw a guy with the Vickers Tier 10, and I wanted to know what he thought of it. I mean, most people basically say it got nerfed because it just used to be this great brawler, as I recall. I wasn't really playing the Tier 10 game much before the last big update. Take a quick look around. Okay, I don't have any angles there. Let's go ahead and change our position. See if we can poke out and see anybody. Start doing what mediums do and shooting people in the sides. Like, no, that rock is conveniently placed to stop you from shooting into the city. That's okay. That is by design. This position would probably be too powerful if you could. Further moving on, wait, that STB, let's go ahead and slap around into that. Nice high roll, 436. See, that's the type, like, you don't just take a shot like that and say, okay, whatever. It's like, oh, so you son of a gun, you rat. And here I went ahead and just responded to him because I've got the Tier 9 Vickers. And I was letting my camo reset. And there's that STB, of course, they've got that wonderful turret. It really is just a fantastic tank. I've played some battles in it, and of course I like it. Its claim to fame right now that's just making it almost OP is the fact that you're only losing 10 damage. So let's go ahead and find where we can shoot that 183. Not only will we start putting damage into him, but on top of that, we're taking him away if we're shooting at my unsuspected comrades. So again, I've got his attention, at least for a little bit. Seems like he's in a position where he has to poke out if he's going to shoot at my teammates. So there he's behind the wall again. Or the rock really restricts his ability to see people. Like, okay, there's that STB. I've got two people I'm dealing with, and can we, come on, just give me a shot at him again. Really make him think about what he does. Doesn't work out that well for me though. So we peek out again, and he was waiting for me. Should have known. Backing up, 183. Not quite. Not quite. I wanted it to happen. Probably shouldn't have tried. But see, he was fleeing, so I'm like, well, we definitely need to get rid of him. One more round and he's gone. STB has taken out our T-54. I'm like, I can beat this guy's reload. Not quite. Took another round, but I'll tell you what, this tank, this little medium's taking some abuse. Here, this is a losing position. Like, well, this guy can just stay hull down, and I'm having to poke. Whether I'm side poking or, I mean, you can't really side scrape in most mediums. You're just gonna get shot. So, I let my camo reset. Well, we have a 1 kill advantage on everyone right now. That is good, but you can't rely on that. Particularly when I'm stuck all the way out here. I mean, they're basically doing 2-on-2 somewhere. And that's when I decided, you know what, that STP probably did not stay there, and I need to move. He's definitely not where I could spot immediately. And all of a sudden I see him over there. I'm like, son of a gun. Yes, he went to assist his comrades. Missed that shot. This just trolls me. And come on, right into the building. Landing that second shot would have been so nice. So nice if we had gone. And that's when I realized, well, we're even up. That 60 TP is literally just one shot. He's gone. Like, great. I've got 2. Can I get him? Well, obviously I have to take that bat chat out. It's got to go. It's got to be the first one. They both know it too. So he's trying to get away. And I just need to zoom in. They don't know I'm here. Now they do. Take a glance. Secured that shot. And I should have known he was there. Okay, we can make this happen. Maybe. I've got to get up. All I can think of is, you know what? One shot. Like, God, I need him to glance. And all I can think of is, I've got to hug him. Maybe my turret, maybe the angle, and I deflect one. I'm like, he's going to reverse. We both reverse, and I put the round right into his side. Just clutch. It was lucky. I did have a little bit of advantage on the RNG. You know, when he hit me on the approach, like, man, this is not good. I can't have him one up on trades, but I lucked out. I needed that glance, and it pulled through for me. It doesn't work all the time, but I figure, you know, hugging was the only chance of me getting a deflection, because we all know, just the minute you give somebody any amount of distance where they can aim, they can pull it down, take your lower glacis, get you in the side instead of the turret, or instead of your what do they call your deck, you know, and possibly get a ricochet because of similar heights. You know, it was beautiful. Decent damage. Took out 3 enemy tanks. Wasn't expecting that. I didn't even think about that. Hadn't realized that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got the 1A3. Then I went out and got the bat chat, and then got the STB. And that was a fun game. I was definitely, my heart was beating. So salute to the WZ-120, and I hope you all can experience some games like this. They are always so fun. So until next time, this is the Desert Facts, wishing you good games, good sportsmanship, and good luck. We'll see you next time.